not even close to the end, it's just beginning. Life is getting lighter while the days are getting brighter, yeah. And it's a good, I won't even worry anymore. Took all my cares, took and kicked them all out the door. Go on and try, come and tell me what you're waiting for. Move and keep 'em going till your life is overflowing, yeah. I do a dance of victory, 'cause now I'm living good, no I'm not living like I used to be. Now talk about things, talk about my mind. Now I'm free from the words that I left behind. I gotta jump for joy and shout aloud and make a sound. Oh, the world can stop me now, no. And on the music I will ride on the beat. When my guitar I won't stop on my feet, yeah. I gotta celebrate life and get excited about good times, good living. Come on, shout it out, hey! Take it up, take it over, take it out of control. Today I'm free on my soul and now you got me singing, oh, hey, oh, I'm feeling fine, smiling big, feeling right like I should. Life is better than good, yeah, you got me singing, oh, hey, oh, I'm standing up on top of the world tonight, and everything's working out just right.
Well, Blue Line RV Adventures have started on their adventuring. We finally got through the COVID-19 situation. We're now moving on towards our adventures for the summer.
Yep.
Called Big Mountains.
Yep. Looking forward to it.
We're headed to, all sorts of really great big mountains, national parks, and going to see some of the things that we've both been wanting to see on our bucket list.
Yep.
So we are on our way. We're starting in Williams, Arizona.
Yeah, we're in Williams, Arizona. This is just about maybe 20-30 minutes just west of Flagstaff, Arizona, if you guys don't know where that's at. We have gone to about a 20 or 30 degree temperature change from where we came, so we're very happy with the temperature here. But Williams is kind of a unique town. It's on, as you can tell by the sign in the background, we are on historic Route 66. We're not going to be doing a full tour of Route 66 like Karen said. We're going to be heading up north into the Rockies. But this is our very first stop, and Williams, a little bit of background, was founded in 1881 by an old famous trapper in the area by the name of Old Bill Williams. Imagine that. So he founded the town here, and it's a little community. It was pretty thriving pretty well during the 30s and 40s and 50s, even into the 60s. But then when Interstate 40 opened up and they kind of really affected a lot of the rural small towns along Route 66, it kind of went into a little bit of a financial dilemma. But then it became really pushed the idea of becoming the gateway to the Grand Canyon. So recently, over the last couple of decades, they've been surviving off a lot of the tourists heading to the Grand Canyon area, and a lot of the other outdoor activities there are around here, like camping and fishing and things like that.
Yes, there's a lot of lakes around in Williams. There's a lot of national forest that you can dry camp or boondock. You can also, there are campgrounds everywhere. We have been lucky to secure a site at Grand Canyon KOA. Really enjoying our stay there. It's central to a lot of things that we want to do today or this week. So
Yeah.
we're going to we're really excited about what we have to do, where we're going to go, what we're going to do in terms of seeing the things that we want to see. We hope it's going to be pretty amazing. If not, well, there are adventures around that too.
Yeah, there'll be some adventures along the way. So follow us along. And again, this is going to be our first stop in Williams here. We're going to spend a few days here, and come follow us along. We'll see what we find.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people may not have actually experienced downtown Williams. I've driven past Williams many times, traveling Interstate 40, but this is really my first experience in Route 66, despite the fact that I was born and raised in Arizona, and a good chunk of Route 66 drives right through it. But this is my first experience here at an authentic Route 66 town with all the neon lights, if you kind of zoom in up here. In fact, it'll probably be really cool at night. But we're going to walk through here and we're going to check out and find out what we can find. But this looks like a really quaint little community.
Another event that you'll find in the town of Williams is an old-fashioned, authentic gunfight. Well, kind of, but it is a gunfight, and the actors and characters really do put on a good show. They play it in one of the streets in Williams 7 days a week, starting at 7 p.m. But if you plan on attending, make sure you look for a schedule, because the streets where the shootout does occur changes daily.
Get over here! Hey, Concho! Get over here! What are you doing? Stop yahooing! You're embarrassing me! Why? Get over here! We're trying to get our money back those guys stole.
We got money.
Just stand here and try to look intelligent.
Let me pick my brain a little bit.
That ain't where your brain is at!
You always say I got my hand
Concho!
out my... Okay.
Do you remember?
Is that check to make sure you stayed away from it?
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yahoo!
Yahoo!
Hey, you liked it. You liked it a little bit.
I don't like yahooing. Well, what's kind of...
Hey, that was really a cute shootout. You know, free of charge. I mean, of course, they want donations at the end of it, but it was really an entertaining little shootout they have every single day out here in Williams. Just one of the things they try to keep up for nostalgia of the Old West out here. We are now at the Grand Canyon Brewery, and this is really an amazing story. I'm putting stuff up on Facebook that we're out here in northern Arizona, and a friend of mine, my best friend from high school, Ken Mitchell, who's also a retired police officer, he posted that he's actually in Williams, Arizona also. So we ended up meeting up here, and now we're going to go have dinner with he and his wife Debbie over here at the Grand Canyon Brewery and Tavern. After meeting up with Ken and his wife Debbie and a few adult beverages to go along the way, we decided that the next day we would all take a trip up to the Grand Canyon and explore the sights up there.
Oh, we go down?
We're there. Hey, good morning, everybody. Hey, we are at the Grand Canyon in early June, and there is like nobody here except for these two odd ducks over here. No, this is Ken Mitchell and Debbie Mitchell, good friends of ours good friend of mine from high school, and we met them in Williams last night. And we are at the Grand Canyon this morning, and we are going to do a little bit of exploring. But as I pan the camera around, there is like nobody here, obviously because of COVID-19. But I've been to the Grand Canyon probably a half a dozen times. Ken, how long have you been to the Grand Canyon for?
Oh, yeah, probably at least 10.
This is the smallest crowd you've ever seen, right?
Yeah.
And there's like nobody here.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's go exploring. Okay, so we're making our way to Mather Point, and I've been here, like I said, about half a dozen times. And each time I come here, it's just jaw-dropping. Trust me, and I'll switch to the iPhone later and get some zoom shots, but this camera is not going to do justice to what we're about to see. I mean, I don't think any camera. I mean, it's like a painting. It is just stunningly beautiful here.
Comes your buddy.
Oh. Squirrels everywhere. Hey, little buddy. Obviously, these squirrels are not afraid of humans here at the park in Grand Canyon.
So there's a little contrast on how
Squirrel wants a selfie. He thinks you're going to give him some food, I think.
I got nothing, buddy. I'm sorry.
We got donuts back in the car. Oh, did a retired cop just say that? Oops.
Yeah.
All right, so we need a little background here. So Ken, give us your first impressions of the Grand Canyon, and please don't make any comments about the the owner of this YouTube channel.
No. It's amazing. When you first see it, you cannot think that there's not a God. It's just
That's true.
amazing. It's amazing.
We just said that.
Not an accident.
Not an accident.
No.
This wasn't a pleasant erosion of earth, wind, and water and sand. It's touched by the hand of God, for sure.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And Ian, if you, as I said before, if you've never been to the Grand Canyon and you're even within just a day or two's travel of here, you really got to make time in your life to come out here. Really amazing. I've been out here half a dozen times. I'm not sure how many times you guys have been here, but this is something I would just keep coming back time and time again. And I'm in awe every time I come here.
Yeah, pictures don't do it justice at all.
Yeah. All right. The journey continues.
Karen, don't ever push me off again, okay?
Come on, you don't have a scratch on you.
Holy smokes.
Hurry up.
Oh my God, don't ever do that again, Karen.
Why do I have to be the bad guy?
Okay, we're gonna wrap it up here from Grand Canyon National Park. This is the first national park on our Big Mountains journey for Blue Line RV Adventures. I want to thank my good friend Ken Mitchell, best friend from high school. We happened to meet up in Williams, Arizona yesterday and had a great time, and he and his wife have really made this probably the best trip I think I've ever had to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah,
Reminiscing about a lot of old high school stories, plus just the beauty and the grandeur out here at the park. Anyways, if you like the video, we'd greatly appreciate it if you hit subscribe. And remember, at Blue Line RV Adventures, we got your 6.